All right, welcome back to another game of Play Action Football. My name is Brian Haferkamp. I'm the designer and creator of this game. And in this, we are going to start our 2050 WCFL, so the West Coast Football League. And I'm going to play with the brand new, the new cards. These are the Play Action Football Express FAC deck. You can see the packaging here. And this is what the cards will look like. You'll see them when they're flipped over. But it's meant to be played with Play Action Football Express. It actually has all three play styles in it, which we'll be using because these two teams are different. So Denver is a 60-40 pass to rush ratio. San Francisco is a 40-60 pass to rush ratio. So we have a pass heavy and a run heavy team. And we'll see. These two teams are evenly matched. I've gone through and applied the player creation. Just don't know if I have that really close and available. It's here. So there's a player generation and career management for assigning player ratings. So you obviously have to create players. And then once you create the players, you can assign ratings to them. So the key players will come out during the game. Foster will be the quarterback for San Francisco, and Roman is the quarterback. He's both are rookies, and they're average rookies. So don't have a ton of time to play this morning, so I'm just going to go ahead and get right into it. Not sure what the best camera setup is, so it's going to take me a second to kind of get that. Maybe this is better here. I know you won't be able to see the teams very well, but you should be able to see the cards as I flip them. And the cards will go right here. Gonna get some glare there for that. That's a little better. It's okay to get the glare on this one because you're just going to look at the back. All right, so this will be our main gameplay deck. And this will be for our random numbers. I'm also going to use a D10. Like we have the D10s here. And so I'll be using the D10 for any other random numbers that we'll need for players and stuff like that. So mostly it's going to be for big plays that I'm going to be looking at the players, not for every single play, although you could conceivably do all tackles and you could do everything in the game with, like, say, a D12. All right, this is for the toss to see which team gets wins the coin toss. It's going to be the visiting team. Visiting is white. They are going to choose to take the ball first. So it'll be San Francisco with the ball first, and Denver will get the ball coming out of the half. San Francisco does this so that they can receive the last possession. So kind of want to have the last possession. All right, first we need a kickoff. We look at this is a D12 number. This is a D20. D20 we're going to mostly ignore at this point, but the D12 we'll be using the entire time. So we have a 9. 9 on our kickoffs is down to the 3-yard line, and I'll just be keeping track up there. We have a 7. 7 on the return is 22 yards, so out to the 25, and that's where San Francisco will begin their season, 1st and 10. At the 25. Again, San Francisco runs a run-heavy offense, so we'll be looking at the blue. So right off the bat, we have neither team has any defensive anything, so no need to even think about when there's on a defense. So it's going to be a pass for 11 yards, and that brings up 1st and 10 from the 36. We get an incomplete pass, 2nd and 10. Here is a run for 7. That'll put the ball at the 43. It'll be 3rd and 3. And we get another pass. 13 plus 1 is 14. So 10 plus 4 as they cross midfield. And it's 1st and 10 in enemy territory. We get a run for no yards, so they get stuffed at the line. Here's another pass for 10 yards. That'll be enough for a first down, as Foster has them moving on this first drive. Here's a run for -1 yard, so they get backed up one. It's second and long. Oh, a pass incomplete. That's going to bring up third down and 11. 20 yards on the pass, 10-20. We have 19 plus their 1 is 20. And they are inside the red zone, first and 10 from the 14. Nice play. We have a pre-snap penalty on the defense as the wheels start to fall apart for Denver, and it's first and 5. We get a run for for 1 yard. So bring up second down and 9. Or second and goal, actually, from the 8. Okay, so here we have a pass, 28 yards. We only have the goal line is 10 yards and then 8 yards to the goal line. So 10 plus 8 is 18. That's the amount of space that we have before we get to the back end line. So from the line of scrimmage to the back end line of the end zone is only 18 yards. We have a pass of 27, so that's over. And that's going to be an incompletion out of the back of the end zone. So the catch is made, but can't get 2 feet in. And so that's going to lead to a third down and goal from the 8. We get a run of 1 yard. That takes it down to the 7. It'll be fourth and goal from the 7. We need to get a kick here. So good hold from Denver. And it will be 24 yards on the kick. From 20 to 29, they're at 90%. That means anything 3 to 12 is going to be good. It's a 4, and that's going to be up and in. So San Francisco on their first drive drives it down. They kick a 24-yard field goal, which is a little bit disappointing, but they do come away with points because they were first and goal inside the 10 and had to settle for a field goal. We won't shuffle anything until after the quarter. This is going to be the second drive of the game. The kickoff is a 6 down to the goal line, which is where we are. A 2 on the run back or the return is going to be 12 yards. So not a great return, really good coverage. And it'll be first and 10 for the Snowcats from their own 12. They run a pass heavy, so we're looking at the red this time. So we get a run for -1, but we have a +1 here, so that's a run for 0. And it'll be second down and 10. Here's another run, this time for 9 yards, out to the 21. And that brings up third down and 1. Oh, another run, this time for 11. So 11 yards. And that'll be a first down carry as they bust it through the line. Defense, a run 4. There's nothing on the defense, so that's just going to be a run of 4 yards. Brings up second down and 6. Here's a pass for 11, so 10, 11 yards. As Denver is moving the ball, they get a first and 10 from their own 47. This is a run for just 1 yard, brings up second and 9. And we have a run for 3. 3 plus 1 is 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's going to bring up third down and 5. They get a run for 4, but they have a +1, so that gives them 5, and they get right to the sticks as they reach the ball out. And it just crosses the nose past the line, and that's going to be a first down. Another good pass completion as they get another first down. So first and 10 from the 32-yard line of San Francisco. We get a sack. On the offense, they have a +1, so I'm just going to count that as a -2. So -3 plus 1 is a -2, but that's going to set up second and long. And we get another sack here to the defense. So this one is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that will set them up for third and a very long way. So third and 17 as they're threatening to get knocked out of field goal range. But Roman, the rookie, comes back and makes a clutch play. So that's 19 plus 1 is 20. So 10-20 down to the 19-yard line. And nice pitch and catch down the middle of the field. First and 10 from inside the red zone. We have an incompletion on first down. 2 incompletions. Brings up third down and 10 from the 19. We get a pass for 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. That'll set the ball at the 14, but that's going to be fourth down and 5. And we're going to have to go for a field goal attempt here as well. And that will be 31-yard field goal. They're an 85% from 30 to 39. That means anything 3 to 12 will be good for them as well. Ooh, is he just sneaking in? And so Denver ties up the game at 3 on their first drive of the game. What did I say that was? That was 31 yards. So tied at 3 after one possession each. San Francisco will get the ball. The game moves pretty quickly. We've had a couple of long drives, so we might have to shuffle those cards. 4 on the kickoff is a touchback. So 25, it's going to be a touchback. And 1st and 10 for San Francisco. Remember, they're a running team, so we're looking at the blue. We get a run for 1 yard, the 0 plus 1 for their offense. Brings up 2nd down and 9. Another run, this time for 2 more yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 7. Oh, we get a defense penalty. So that'll set the ball at the 33. All of a sudden, they are at 3rd and 2. And we get a run for 5 yards. That's out to the 38. And that's going to be 1st and 10 for the Miners as they are playing well so far. We get an incompletion. That'll set up 2nd down and 10. Here's a run for 2 yards as the defense steps up. And that brings up 3rd and 8. Wow. They get exactly what they need, 8 yards for the 1st down, and that's going to be 1st and 10. Let me go ahead and draw. Let's take a few cards from over here. We're going to have to wind up reshuffling these cards. Both teams are driving the ball pretty well. 1st and 10 from their own 48. All right, we get a 1st down, and so that means they get however many yards they need for a 1st down. So that's a run for 1st down, or a pass for 1st down. 1st and 10 from the other side of the field. This will be a pass for 7 yards down to the 35. Brings up 2nd down and 3 for San Francisco. An incompletion as this one misses the mark on 2nd down. Brings up 3rd down and 3. Oh, 2 incompletions in a row. And that's going to stop the drive at the 35. 52-yard kick. They are a 1-65. So that means a 6-12, about a 50% chance on the cards. Let's go for the field goal. This is going to be 52 yards. So from 50 plus, they need a 6 or greater. So it's a 10. And San Francisco settles for the long field goal, 52-yard field goal. And this one a field goal fest so far. And we'll get Denver out on their next drive. Let me put you on hold, and I will shuffle these cards. All right, and we are back. So we're going to get a kickoff here. And highly recommend that if you are going to buy a game that has any sort of card shuffling, that you buy an automated card shuffler like this. Basically, put half and half of the cards here, and then it shuffles them for you. Very good investment. It will save your fingers and your wrists. So Denver with the kickoff, and we haven't had any real. I guess we had a sack on there. We could have had a special play there with the sacks, but I forgot about that. So I have to try to remember that because we do have sacks available here. So kickoff is a 7. 7 is down to the 1 yard line. And the run back is 12 yards. So out to the 13. More good kick coverage from the San Francisco defense. So Denver starting deep in their own territory again. They managed to get a field goal last time. They drove it down the field pretty good, so we'll see how they do here. 15 yards on 1st down is pretty good. So that's out to the 28, and bing, bang, boom. One quick play, and they've got 2 1st downs already. So 1st and 10 from their own 38. That's going to be a run for 10, 11 yards as they are just eating up ground. We get a pass for 17, so 10. and then 7 out to the 34. And just like that, 4 plays and they're on the other side of the field. Here's another one, pass for 11 yards, 10, 11 yards, as this very potent offense is working their way down the field. Another big run. That's another rip of a first down. And so 1st and 10 from the 13. We get a pass, this one just for 4 yards. So they'll spot the ball at the 9. As at the 13, right? Okay. 2nd down and 6. We get a run for 2 yards. That brings up 3rd down and 4. And they have a 3+1. That's going to get them just to where they need to go, which is to the first down marker. It'll be 1st and goal from the 3. And we get a pass. This is going to be a first down. Defense can do nothing about it. And so first down for them is the goal line. And that's going to be a passing TD. That will be Roman to Horton. Horton is their superstar wide receiver. So a 3-yard TD pass, Roman to Horton. And let's see about the extra point. Extra point is good. So Denver takes a 10-6 lead on the touchdown pass from the rookie Roman. So San Francisco will get the ball next to start the second quarter. No need to shuffle. We just did that. We get a 10 on the kickoff. A 10 is going to be down to the 4. And the return is a 3. 3 is 15 yards. 15 and 4 is out to the 19. So average starting field position for the San Francisco Miners. 1st and 10 for the Miners. We get a run for 2 yards. And that sets the ball at the 21, 2nd down and 8. Here's a pass for 10 yards. That's going to be completed to the tight end over the middle for a first down. Brings up 1st and 10. Here's a run. 5+1 is 6. And that's out to the 37. Brings up 2nd down and 4. Oh, pass incomplete. Brings up 3rd down as they can't connect. 3rd down and 4. And they're going to get a good pass here. It gets them a couple yards past the sticks out to the 43. And that's going to be a first down play. On first down, the pass is incomplete. Try to catch them off guard. 2nd down, we have a run for 2 yards. And that'll be out to the 45. So 3rd down and 8. Big play here. It's 6 yards on the pass plus 1 is 7. 7 is going to set them 1 yard short. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Makes them 1 yard short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And I think they're going to go ahead and go for it. They feel like they have the +1 on offense with a 0 on defense, so they're going to go for that. Oh, no. They try to stuff it up the gut, and they get knocked back for 1 yard. And that is going to be a turnover on downs. So big time play there as they get a turnover on downs. Denver, the Snowcats, are going to take over their first possession of the second quarter, and they'll have terrific field position at their own 49. So 1st and 10, it is going to be an incomplete pass. Sets up 2nd down and 10. Oh, a sack for -5 yards. That'll set them back to the 43 or the 44-yard line. That sack coming by way of Witt. Witt is their outside linebacker, rookie outside linebacker. So sacks. So Witt with a sack on the play, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 10, 15 yards. The ball is on the ground, so the run is for 4 yards, and the ball is on the ground. Let's see who recovers it. It will be the defense. So the defense is going to recover, and a 7 on the recovery is a 1 yard return. So that is a fumble. And the fumble for Denver And the recovery is going to be, so 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Oh, that's Witt. Sorry about that. That is Witt with the fumble recovery. So a sack and a fumble recovery on that play. And Witt, their really good rookie. They have two on the right side. So the inside linebacker and outside linebacker on the right side are really good rookie players. So they're rated a 1. So Witt comes up with the play, and it's going to be San Francisco football. This is their last drive of the half. We've got first down and 10. Pass is incomplete, brings up second down. We get a run of just 1 yard, so that'll bring up third down and 9. Penalty on the offense, that's going to be taking them back to the 49. Brings up third down and 10 plus 6, 16. They just decide to run it, and they get 1, 2, 3. Almost back to the original line of scrimmage. That's going to set up a fourth down. We're going to get a punt here. Let's just let them do a regular punt, not the coffin corner, and we'll see how it goes. A 2 is a terrible punt. Just 35 yards, 10, 20, 30, and 5 takes it down to the 13. A 10 on the return is going to be 12 yards. So 10, 11, 12. Good punt return, sets the ball out to the 25, and that is where Denver will take their last drive. So we get a punt, and we are set up. So last drive of the half for the Snowcats. The Snowcats are up 10-6. Neither team has scored. We have a turnover on downs, a fumble, and a punt, and that has been how the second quarter has gone. First play is going to be a pass for 9 yards. Brings up second and 1 at the 34. Another pass, this one for 7. We'll set the ball at the 41. That's good for a first down. First and 10, the pass is incomplete. Second and 10, we get a run for no yards, and that'll bring up third down and long. We get 6 yards, 7 yards on the play, so out to the 48. The fumble, the ball is on the ground. And an 8 means that the defense is going to recover. Let's see if they pick it up. They do. The return is for 8 yards. So here takes it down to the 40. That's going to be the final play of the half. Let's see who picked up that fumble. 6 for the Miners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is Donaldson. That's the other rookie. So Denver with 2 fumbles in the second quarter, and this one the recovery goes to who did I say? Donaldson. All right, so neither team scores in the second quarter, and we go off to the second half. It'll be Denver getting the ball first in the second half, and let's get all set up for that. We will take a brief intermission and be right back. All right, we are back with the second half, and it will be Denver receiving the ball. And let's get this one underway. Denver is up 10-6 in this one. They had a touchdown pass, a field goal, and then a couple of field goals for San Francisco. The kickoff, you can see, is a 9. Let's move that up a little. So we're looking at this number here. The 9 on the kickoff is down to the 3, and that's where the Denver player will start from. 5 on the return is 20, so out to the 23, and that'll be first and 10 from their own 23. Denver, a pass-heavy offense, so we're looking at the red, and so that'll be a pass for 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. That'll set the ball at the 32, second and 1. Oh, big time pass, 15 yards, so 10, 15 is out to the 47, and just like that, they are nearing midfield, first and 10. Another pass for 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the ball will be spotted by the referee at the opponent's 45. We get a run on offense for a first down plus 1. So first down is to the 43, and then plus 1 is to the 42. So that's how that works. First and 10. This will be another good pass, 10, 11, 12, 13, down to the 29. And the Snowcats, with their young rookie quarterback, Roman, are moving the ball. They do have +1 receivers, 2 +1 receivers, and a +2 receiver. So their receiving core is legit. Their tight end is just average. On this first down play, we get a run for 9 yards. That'll set the ball at the 20. And we get 2nd down and 1. This will be a pass for 9. So the ball will be put at the 11. They can get a first down without scoring. So 1st and 10 is what they do. They get a pass as the player gets pushed out of bounds at the 1. And this will be 1st and goal from the 1. Oh, pass incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 1. We get another pass, this time in the corner of the end zone. This will be for 5 yards. They have 11 yards to work with, and that is no problem. So Roman with his 2nd touchdown. This time it is to Horton again. So those two have connected twice. That's going to be a 1-yard TD pass, maybe a little fade into the corner. So Roman to Horton. And that looks like a really solid connection. 6 is going to be a good field goal point after attempt. So 17-6 now our score as Denver takes care of business coming out of the half with a touchdown. We're going to get a kickoff. This is a 5. 5 is going to be -2 yards in the end zone. Let's go ahead and leave it at that. They'll come out to the 25 as they take a knee. 1st and 10 for San Francisco. Oh, we got a penalty. So the yellow card means there's a penalty. The play is a run for 7 yards. There is a penalty on the play. A 2 is a penalty on the offense. The defense is going to take that. So it's going to wind up being 1st and 20 as they move them back to the 15. A holding call sets them back. So 1st down and 20. And this will be a, yeah, they're the blue. So they're run heavy. San Francisco is. This will be a run for 3 yards. Out to the 18 brings up 2nd down and 17. A pass for 5 will get them to the 23, and that at least makes it 3rd. And 3rd and manageable, this is 3rd down and 12. And they try for the pass, but that's going to come up short as they have an incompletion. So they're forced to punt. I usually ignore the pre-snap penalties over there. You could always apply those if you wanted to. So the punt is a 4. 4 is going to be 39 yards. So 10, 20, 30, and 9 is, so that's 40, 39. They catch it at the 38. The return is a fair catch. So San Francisco's first drive of the second half ends in a punt. And we've got 1st and 10 for Denver from their own 38. Another penalty on the play. This time it's a run for 7 yards. And the penalty is a 12. This is a defensive pass interference on a run. We just pick up the flag. So run for 7 yards, and that's out to the 45. Brings up 2nd down and 3. Pass for 11 yards, gets them across midfield. In enemy territory, they start 1st and 10. Another run for 10 yards as Denver has just been eating up ground, but they stall out every once in a while. So like this, where they get a gain of 0, that brings up 2nd and 10. And this will be a run of just 2 yards out to the 32, brings up 3rd and 8. And now another run stuffed. So they get stopped at the line of scrimmage, and the drive halts at the 32. That'll be a 49-yard kick. They're a 1-75. That means they anything 5 to 12. So they set up for a long kick. This will be 49 yards. It's a 3, and that is going to be a miss. So Denver with the missed field goal as they try to tack on to their lead. 49-yard field goal missed. And that will give San Francisco the ball. San Francisco, with the final drive of the quarter, they're going to start at the 39 where the ball was spotted, and it will be 1st and 10 for San Francisco. Pass is incomplete. That brings up 2nd down and 10. Here's a run off tackle, and that's going to be good for 7 yards. So 10, 9, 8, 7 to the 46 brings up 3rd and 3. And here's another run, this time to the offense, just 1 yard. They can eke it out by the strength of their line, but that's all they can do. So they're going to be forced to punt again as they're on their side of the midfield. We're going to get a punt here. That's a potential for a punt block. If we roll another one, if we roll a 12, or if we flip a 12, it will be a punt block. Oh, they almost get there. Instead, it's going to be a 30-yard punt, 10, 20, 30, down to the 23. And the return is an 8. 8 on the return is 7 yards, so that's out to the 30. And that is where the Denver Snowcats will take over to begin the 4th quarter. So San Francisco with a punt, almost blocked, as they almost got a finger there, but not quite. So let's go ahead and take one more break before the 4th quarter. And when we come back, it will be the 4th quarter. It's now 17-6, Denver over San Francisco. All right, Denver takes over 1st and 10 to start the 4th quarter. They will get the 1st and 3rd drives of the quarter. San Francisco, who is behind, are going to get 2 more drives to try to even things up. 1st and 10. We are looking at the passing offense. This is going to be a 20-yard gain on 1st down. Bam. Out to the 50. As Denver's had no problem moving the ball in the middle of the field. They just had some problems stalling out every once in a while. Here's a run on the draw play up the middle. That goes for 0 as the defense sniffs it out. Bam. 27 yards becomes 28. So 10, 20, 30, minus 1, 2. And that's going to be down to the 22-yard line. And they're just outside of the red zone. 1st and 10. Another pass. This is for 13, 10, 11, 12, 13. That puts them 1st and goal from the 9. And Denver is knocking on the door. Pre-snap penalty on the defense is going to give them 5 extra yards. It's now 1st and goal from the 4. That is a run of 2 yards as they try to pound it up the middle. That brings up 2nd down and goal from the 2. And we get a penalty. We have an incomplete pass. The penalty is an 11. 11 is defensive pass interference, so the offense is going to take that. That's going to be a 1st down, and half the distance to the goal line is a 2. So 1st and goal, it's going to be down to the 1-yard line. 1st and goal from the 1. We get a run of 8 yards plus a breakaway. They don't need the breakaway. They only needed 1 yard. The run is going to be from Pierce, who is their rookie halfback. So 1-yard TD run from Pierce. And the extra point is good. So their extra point percentage is 95. So basically anything 2 to 12 is going to be good. So we go there. San Francisco was shut out in the 2nd and the 3rd quarters. Denver not known for their defense, but San Francisco's just had a really hard time moving the football. Denver with a 1-yard TD run, that is Pierce up the gut as he reaches across the goal line, burrows his way in there. And we have a 24-6 is our score. Kickoff, 7. Down to the 1-yard line. 6 is going to be a 21-yard punt or 1-yard return, 10, 20, and 1. We'll put it out to the 22 average field position for San Francisco. 1st down play, 2 yards. Bam, up the middle. 2nd down, they keep it on the ground. This is going to be 3 yards, 2, 3. Brings up 3rd down and 5, I believe. Let's go ahead and let them run off of the red. Actually, let's do the balanced on 3rd down. Let's see. They could go either way here. So we're looking at the black. That's going to be a run for 3 yards. 1, 2, 3. That's going to bring up 4th down and short. They've got to have some scores, so they're going to go for this. Let's look off of the run heavy. Pow, that's a run for 7 yards out to the 37 as they stick with the running game and get the first down. 1st and 10, a run for 2 yards out to the 39. Still looking at the run heavy. There's a run for a first down +1 because, just a first down. It's defense. So just a first down, and that'll be 1st and 10 for San Francisco. Another run of 4 yards. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The ball's set at the 49 of the Snowcats. Another run of 2 yards out to the 47 brings up 3rd down and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. A run for 3 gets them close. That's going to set them up for 4th down and 1. They got to go for it here again. 10-yard pass as they fake the dive up the middle, and they throw it to the tight end running down the seam, and they get 10 yards for the first down, tackled by the safety. First down play, that's going to be an incompletion. 2nd down, we have a pass for 8. That will put the ball at the 28. No, 26, sorry. Brings up 3rd down and 2. Get a run here for 9 yards, so 10-9, and that'll be spotted at the 17 as they've got to have a touchdown here to even have any sort of outside chance. They get another run for 10, 11, 12, and that'll bring up 1st and goal from the 5 as they are moving the ball. Here's a pass for 7 yards. They're at the 5. That's going to be a touchdown pass for Foster, the rookie. He gets it to Eastman. Eastman is the rookie wide receiver. And San Francisco goes 5 yards on the touchdown. And that is Foster to Eastman. And the extra point, they are a 95 also on their extra points, so the extra point is good. And that gives them 13. So 24-13 is the score. And they're looking for a hold here. Let's see if they can get it. Just a couple more drives here. Last 2 drives for each team. This will be Denver receiving the ball. 2 is going to be a touchback as they start 1st and 10 from their own 25. First down play. Oh, that's a big one. 24 plus a chance at a home run. So 10, 20, and 4 is out to the 49. We are going to flip this for breakaway yardage. It's a 10. So that's an extra 70. 10, 20, 30, 40, 51 yards is all they needed left. And that is a big time pitch and catch as they go from the 25, 75 yards on the first play. And receiving that is going to be Pierce, the rookie halfback, out of the backfield. He runs a little wheel route down the sideline. Perfect throw by the quarterback. And he is gone down the sideline. Broken coverage there, looks like, for the defense as they go 75 yards for the TD pass. And that all but puts it away. So this is going to be Roman to Pierce. Pierce with 2 touchdowns on the day. He's got 1 rushing and 1 receiving. Horton with 2 receiving touchdowns. And Roman with 4 touchdown passes. No, that can't be read. He's got 1, 2, 3. He's got 3 touchdown passes. So the extra point, 5 is good. And that gives them a 31-13 lead. And that will be the end of the game. We're going to play out the rest of it here. 1 more drive left for the Miners. We get the kickoff. Kickoff is a 10. That's down to the 4. And the return is a 12. Chance at a take it to the house return, 35, 10, 20, 30, and 5. And what is the breakaway yardage? 3 is no breakaway yardage. So 35 is the return. And San Francisco, with a good return, will start 1st and 10 from their own 39. First down play, that'll be a run for 3 yards out to the 42, 2nd down and 7. Another run for 7. That gives them a first down. Brings up 1st and 10 from the 49 as they approach midfield. Here's a pass for 5 yards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the 46-yard line is where the ball is set for the second down play. It's 2nd down and 5. Here's a run. 1st down, +1. So they're going to spot the ball at the 40 as he runs out of bounds to stop the clock. Run, offense +1. Good defense there as they stuff the middle. Oh, a big time pass. 27 + 1 is 28. So 10, 20, 30, -1, 2. That'll be down to the 11. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 11 as they start inside the Denver red zone. Offense, though, is going to get a pre-snap penalty. It'll be 1st and 15. Here's a run for 5. Gets them right back to the original line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10. Oh, no. Another penalty. And it'll be 2nd down and 15. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. They get a run of 1 yard as they try to hit it to the outside but get dragged down. And it is 3rd and 14. They try to drop back on the pass. That's going to be incomplete. And we get one more shot at this 4th down. They need touchdowns. They don't need field goals. And as they drop back for the sack, they get taken down on the sack. That'll be Howell. Howell with the sack. And that will be it for San Francisco as time runs out on the Miners. They are going to lose this one by a score of 31-13. And Denver goes to 1-0. San Francisco 0-1. Very impressive performance from the rookie Roman, who hit Pierce for a touchdown pass, 75 yards. He also went to his superstar Horton twice inside or at the goal line, and just nice little fade passes to the back of the end zone, and that is a well-played game from the Denver Snowcats. So that's using these new cards, the FAC deck. I really like it. I'm going to double check everything, but I expect these to be available for sale by the weekend. So it's Thursday today when I'm recording this, and as long as I don't see any problems that need to be had, I'm just going to leave it like that. I considered putting a D10 roll on there, but I think everything looks fine, and you can just add in a D10 if you want to do anything with players. You could add an extra D10 if you want to play the drive-by-drive game. You'll need another D10. You can either use your phone or you can use an actual D10 die, but this speeds up the game immensely. All decks, pass heavy, balanced, and run heavy, all wind up on the same card. So you can actually flip. You saw me flip between them. If I wanted to put them in a pass heavy offense, I could do that to try to maybe get the ball down the field a little bit. Just depends on you and what you want to do. I mostly kept them within their own ranges. Just the yards per play should be about the same. How they get to those plays is going to be a little bit different, but the yards per play should be about the same, depending on how you it's not dependent upon, like, there's not more rushing yards or there's not more passing yards. There's not more yards total if you do run heavy. There's not more yards total if you do pass heavy. So they are equally balanced. So about 4 yards per rush for all of the decks and about 10 yards per catch for all the decks. So I balanced them out so that it was about play calling. It wasn't about gaming the system or trying to get the edge that way. So really just kind of if you keep the teams to their original whatever, then it really does come down to the shuffle. It comes down to sort of the randomness of the game and to the team ratings here. So playing a better team against a worse team should yield better results, right? So 31-13 is our score here. That's what I got. And if you want to purchase the You can purchase the print and play decks, which has all 3 of the decks as 3 separate files. I think I'm going to go ahead and go back and make the print and play deck like this one, where you have all 3 on the same deck. So that seems like it makes some sense because this works. And you'll have that for the print and play version. If you've already purchased the Express version, you'll be able to go back in and download those files as the all 3 on the same card. That way you'll just have to play with one deck, and maybe that makes it just a little bit easier. Some people might like multiple decks. I don't know. That leads to less shuffling, perhaps. But I'll give you the choice there, and you can download those files. You won't have to repurchase the game. Again, if you're going to do a game that does a lot of shuffling, you should buy an automated card shuffler for yourself, because it will just save you. It'll save your wrists and your hands from having to shuffle all the time. All right, any questions or comments, leave them down in the comments section. If you like this game, just leave a thumbs up. If you feel like you want to share it with somebody, you can do that too. That would be super helpful to share that out to others and say, hey, check this out. If you bought Play Action Express and you are playing games on your YouTube channel and I'm not commenting or liking it, then let me know, because I probably just don't have you. I'm not subscribed to your channel. So if you're out there and you're playing these games online, I'd love to see. You can go to Jason Flash Football at Jason Flash Football, the YouTube channel, and you can see him playing. He played a great game yesterday with his 1978 NFL. So he's playing the Raiders and the Seahawks from 1978, and that was an awesome game. I won't spoil anything for you, but you should go watch it, because it turned out to be a really great game. And he's using the decks. He's using the balance deck for both teams. So basically the same thing I did here with one deck. So you can go check that out. Jason was a key player. He created the original run heavy deck, and then we brought it into 3 different decks for the 3 different playing styles, play calling styles in Play Action Football. And he invented the rules for the team creation. He did the defensive optional modifiers here based off of the defenses of the teams and what the situation is. So he's done a ton of work on this game, and has been a really great collaborator and friend through this project. So I really appreciate his expertise, especially in the fantasy or the team creation parts of things, because that's not really something I've done. And also in setting up the original FACs, again, something I've never really done. But looking into that a little bit more now that I understand the mechanics of how you do it. All right. I think that's it from here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.